Have you ever wondered what your ascendant sign reveals about the first impression you make on the world? The ascendant or rising sign is the mask we wear and the energy we project before people get to know us deeply. It influences how we appear, how others perceive us, and even how we approach life's challenges. In this video, we'll dive deep into the powerful traits of each ascendant sign, uncovering the secrets behind the first impression you give and how it shapes your interactions. Let's find out which one is yours and what it truly means. Your rising sign, also called the ascendant, is like the opening scene in the story of who you are. It's not the deeper layers of your sun sign, but rather that instant social mask that gives others their first impression of you. Picture meeting someone who radiates a welcoming energy, even if they haven't said a word. That's their rising sign at work, setting the tone for how they're perceived. It's the cosmic handshake that can make others feel like they'd get your vibe right away, even though they're just scratching the surface. Think of it as a kind of filter, subtly tinting the way others see you before they really know you. While your sun sign reflects your true core and inner ambitions, the rising sign is what you project automatically. For example, someone with a Capricorn rising might seem serious or grounded at first glance, even if they have a playful Gemini sun underneath. This ascendant vibe can impact so many areas, from career settings to casual introductions. It's like the universe giving you a unique flavor that colors first impressions. Understanding your rising sign can also offer valuable insights into why others respond to you in certain ways. Ever notice someone reacting to you with instant trust or perhaps a bit of intimidation? That's the power of the rising sign speaking, often without you even realizing it. Knowing this can help you lean into your natural strengths or even adjust your approach when you want to connect more deeply. And as we dive into each rising sign, we'll uncover the unique qualities they bring to those first encounters, starting with the bold presence of Aries rising. An Aries rising comes into a room like a burst of energy, immediately grabbing attention with a vibe of raw confidence and presence. There's something about them that says they're ready to take on whatever comes their way. Often, Aries risings will exude a natural sense of leadership without even trying. It's as if they're wired to make the first move or set the tone. This initial impression can be powerful and even a little intense, especially for people meeting them for the first time. But it's that dynamic let's get things done aura that sets them apart right from the start. People with Aries rising often have a no-nonsense approach that can seem bold and assertive. Whether it's in social settings or in the workplace, they'll often lead conversations and initiate ideas, making them appear fearless and motivated. Imagine someone who volunteers for a challenging task without hesitation. That's the Aries rising energy in action. However, this initial boldness is just the surface. Beneath it lies a hardworking nature that may not be immediately obvious. Aries risings aren't just about flashy entrances. They're about consistent effort and resilience. In relationships, an Aries rising may come off as slightly intimidating at first, especially for those who prefer a more laid-back approach. But over time, their friends and partners see that this strong exterior comes with a loyal heart. They're deeply committed to the people they care about, often going above and beyond to support them. An Aries rising friend will be the one cheering you on loudly at your achievements, pushing you to be your best self. This mixture of intensity and loyalty can make them unforgettable to those who get close enough to see it. Their confidence can sometimes be misinterpreted as arrogance, but for Aries risings, it's more about an honest belief in their abilities. They value straightforwardness and may struggle with people who are overly subtle or indirect. For them, life's challenges are meant to be tackled head-on, and they often appreciate the company of others who share this proactive outlook. Aries risings can inspire people around them to adopt a similar approach, to be unafraid, to act decisively, and to embrace challenges as they come. Knowing an Aries rising well often means appreciating their zest for life and their constant drive to improve themselves and others. They can sometimes come across as impatient, but this is usually because they're always thinking about the next goal. Their energy encourages others to keep moving forward, to not settle, and to keep the fire of ambition alive. And as we move into the next sign, we'll see how the steady strength of Taurus rising offers a very different kind of magnetism. Those with Taurus rising have an undeniable presence. They enter a room with a sense of calm magnetism that draws people in without effort. Often described as grounded and approachable, Taurus risings tend to attract attention with a subtle charm rather than loud charisma. There's a stability in their demeanor that makes others feel comfortable, as if they know they can rely on this person's solid energy. Taurus risings often have a natural beauty about them, whether it's in their physical appearance or in the steady way they hold themselves, embodying a kind of quiet confidence that many find irresistibly appealing. At first glance, Taurus risings may come across as a bit reserved or even stubborn, especially if someone challenges their opinions. This is because they place high value on their principles and stand firm on their beliefs. In conversations, they may seem slow to change their minds, which can sometimes be mistaken for inflexibility. However, what others often don't realize initially is that this determination is rooted in a deep sense of loyalty and integrity. For a Taurus rising, once they've committed to something or someone, it's very difficult for them to back down. A trait that friends and partners often appreciate once they get to know them better. In friendships and relationships, Taurus risings tend to be highly dependable. They aren't the type to make empty promises. If they say they'll be there, you can trust they mean it. Many Taurus risings find joy in life's simple, sensory pleasures, whether that's sharing a meal with loved ones or spending time in nature. They often have a knack for creating warm, comfortable environments that make others feel at ease. Their appreciation for beauty and comfort can be contagious, encouraging those around them to slow down and savor the present moment. Though they're often seen as calm and collected, Taurus risings also have a strong will when it comes to achieving their goals. They prefer a steady, practical approach and don't get easily swayed by trends or quick fixes. They work diligently and are rarely deterred by challenges, which makes them excellent long-term planners. Taurus risings may not dive into things impulsively, but once they're committed, they're in it for the long haul. This makes them not only reliable friends but also persistent professionals who can handle adversity with grace. As you get to know a Taurus rising, you may notice that beneath their calm exterior lies a well of resilience and unwavering loyalty. They are in touch with what truly matters to them and they won't let go of their values easily. Their grounded nature offers a sense of security to those around them, and as we move forward, we'll see how Gemini rising brings a completely different kind of energy with its quick wit and lively charm. Gemini risings are often the life of the party without even trying. They have a curious, lively energy that instantly draws people in, and their quick wit keeps others entertained. Often, Gemini risings are the ones with a mischievous smile, ready to turn any small talk into a more engaging, animated conversation. There's an infectious energy about them that makes people feel like they're in for a fun time whenever Gemini risings are around. They are social butterflies, moving fluidly from one conversation to the next, always leaving an impression of lightheartedness and charm. What sets Gemini risings apart is their ability to connect with a wide variety of people. They are natural conversationalists, able to shift topics effortlessly and keep things interesting. This skill makes them adept at breaking the ice, even in uncomfortable situations. Gemini risings love exploring ideas and they tend to ask questions that make others think. This can make them incredibly engaging company, as they know how to draw people out and get them talking about themselves, creating connections that feel surprisingly meaningful despite their playful surface. In relationships, Gemini risings often bring a sense of spontaneity and excitement. They're the type to suggest a last-minute road trip or to send a friend an unexpected message with an interesting fact they just discovered. This unpredictability is part of their charm, but it can also mean they have a hard time sitting still. Those close to a Gemini rising may sometimes wish they'd focus on one thing at a time, but their boundless curiosity is simply part of who they are. For them, life is a series of discoveries and they want to take everyone along for the ride. Despite their light-hearted approach, Gemini risings also have a clever and insightful side. They enjoy learning about a wide range of topics and they often have surprising bits of knowledge tucked away, ready to share when the moment is right. This makes them appear both entertaining and intellectually stimulating, which many people find irresistible. Friends and loved ones can count on them to bring a fresh perspective and make even the simplest plans feel vibrant and full of possibility. Gemini rising's playful, dynamic energy often means they never seem to stay in one place too long. They thrive on variety and change, always looking for the next interesting thing. But while they're always ready to move on, the next sign, Cancer rising, brings a more nurturing, grounding energy that's focused on building deeper emotional connections. Cancer risings have an undeniable warmth about them, creating an atmosphere that feels safe and nurturing. They give off a calming, protective aura, often making people feel like they're being taken care of. Friends and acquaintances tend to feel comfortable opening up to Cancer risings, drawn in by their naturally empathetic nature. There's a sense of genuine kindness and sensitivity in the way they approach people, as if they intuitively understand what others need to feel at ease. Cancer risings may not always be the loudest in the room, but their presence brings a soothing, stabilizing effect wherever they go. These individuals often come across as protectors or caretakers, willing to offer support to those in their inner circle. Cancer risings tend to form strong emotional bonds, especially with close friends and family members. They're likely to remember little details like your favorite comfort food or a special memory, making their loved ones feel truly valued. This nurturing nature can be incredibly comforting, though it can sometimes be mistaken for shyness or hesitation when meeting new people. Once they feel comfortable, however, they reveal a depth of emotion that's both comforting and inspiring. In relationships, Cancer risings often seek a deep emotional connection and are highly supportive partners. They're the type to check in on a friend who's going through a tough time or to remember anniversaries and milestones with thoughtful gestures. This makes them beloved companions as their care comes across as genuine and unforced. However, their emotional sensitivity can also mean they are somewhat selective about whom they let into their inner world, as they prefer relationships where they feel safe and understood. Despite their gentle demeanor, Cancer risings can become surprisingly defensive if they feel someone is threatening their sense of security or the people they care about. Their protective side comes out strongly, and they aren't afraid to stand up for loved ones when it matters. This instinct to safeguard their inner circle makes them both loyal friends and reliable allies, as they'll do whatever it takes to make sure those they care for are protected and happy. Cancer risings bring a strong sense of family and community wherever they go. Their deeply nurturing energy offers a sense of comfort, but as we turn to Leo rising, we'll see how this next sign captivates others with a much more extroverted and dramatic flair. Leo risings have an undeniable star quality that makes them hard to ignore. They often walk into a room with a natural confidence and warmth that draws people's attention effortlessly. There's something regal about the way they carry themselves, almost as if they were born to stand out. Friends and acquaintances may find themselves looking to Leo risings as natural leaders, people who can be trusted to bring both enthusiasm and organization to any group effort. This first impression of charisma and leadership makes them seem larger than life, yet they maintain a friendly, approachable energy. Known for their generosity and loyalty, Leo risings tend to make others feel appreciated and valued. They have a knack for making everyone in a room feel seen and heard, which makes them wonderful hosts and friends. Leo risings often inspire people with their passion and energy, encouraging others to express themselves more openly. Whether they're cheering someone on or bringing people together, they have a unique way of making others feel special, like they're part of something exciting. In friendships, Leo risings are fiercely loyal and protective, often taking on a somewhat big sibling role within their social circles. They'll stand up for their friends and go to great lengths to ensure their loved ones are supported. If you're close to a Leo rising, you know they'll show up for you no matter what. They bring a sense of security that comes from their confidence, making others feel safe and appreciated in their presence. Friends often look to them for encouragement and motivation when they need it most. Leo risings also bring a touch of drama and flair to their relationships. They're known to make grand gestures, whether that's throwing an elaborate birthday party or planning a memorable outing with friends. Their enthusiasm for life can be infectious, making others want to be part of whatever they're doing. At the same time, they appreciate recognition for their efforts and may feel disappointed if their hard work goes unnoticed. This need for appreciation doesn't make them self-centered. Rather, it's a natural part of their desire to connect and share joy with others. While Leo risings shine with an undeniable brilliance, the next rising sign, Aquarius, brings a different, unique energy, captivating others with their eccentricity and progressive outlook on life. Virgo risings are often perceived as meticulous, practical, and highly organized individuals. They tend to approach life with a sharp, analytical eye, always seeking to improve and perfect the world around them. There's a certain purity to their demeanor, as they genuinely care about making things better, whether it's their immediate environment or the people in their lives. Virgo risings are natural problem solvers, able to notice the smallest details that others might overlook. This sharp attention to detail makes them incredibly valuable in situations that require precision and thoughtfulness. While they may appear reserved or critical at times, Virgo risings are simply driven by a deep sense of responsibility and a desire to help. They have a keen ability to assess situations objectively, without being overly emotional. This ability can sometimes make them seem distant or overly critical, but those close to them know that their intentions are always pure. They want to improve everything they touch, and this includes their relationships. In fact, they may show love and care through practical acts of service, like helping others organize or taking on tasks that others might shy away from. Virgo risings are often perfectionists, which means they can have high standards not just for others but for themselves as well. This can lead them to be hard on themselves when things don't go as planned. However, their drive for self-improvement and growth is what helps them succeed in their personal and professional lives. They tend to work diligently, never cutting corners, and always striving for the best possible outcome. Their dedication to their work is often unmatched, and they tend to excel in environments that value precision, structure, and efficiency. In relationships, Virgo risings can sometimes come off as reserved or distant because they prefer to observe before fully engaging. They value intellectual connections and often enjoy spending time with those who can match their analytical energy. They may also be the type to give thoughtful advice or helpful suggestions, often looking for ways to improve the lives of those they care about. While this can sometimes be seen as overbearing, it's simply their way of showing care and concern for others. Virgo risings often thrive in environments where their efforts are appreciated and where they can make a tangible difference. Whether they're working behind the scenes or taking the lead, their desire to improve and help others shines through. As we move on, Libra rising brings a completely different vibe, one that focuses on harmony, beauty, and collaboration. Libra risings are known for their charm, grace, and natural sense of diplomacy. They have an innate ability to create balance and harmony in their surroundings, often going out of their way to ensure that everyone feels included and comfortable. Their presence is often soothing as they bring a calming energy to social settings, making them excellent mediators in tense situations. Libra risings have a strong sense of fairness and justice, always striving to create peace and understanding between people, which makes them incredibly popular in social circles. One of the key traits of Libra risings is their strong aesthetic sense. They tend to have an eye for beauty and are often drawn to art, fashion, and design. Their taste is refined and they have an appreciation for the finer things in life. Whether it's a beautifully decorated room or an elegant outfit, Libra risings tend to surround themselves with beauty, which in turn enhances their own personal allure. Their appearance is often effortlessly stylish, with a graceful, polished look that reflects their inner sense of harmony. Libra risings also value relationships deeply. They thrive in one-on-one interactions, often seeking out connections that feel harmonious and balanced. In relationships, they are often the peacemakers, working hard to maintain a sense of fairness and equality. They want their partnerships to feel mutually supportive, and they often go above and beyond to make their loved ones feel special. However, their desire for balance can sometimes make it difficult for them to make decisions, especially if they feel that one choice might upset the equilibrium. Libra risings can struggle with indecisiveness, as they want to make everyone happy and avoid any potential conflict. In social situations, Libra risings are often seen as the glue that holds groups together. Their charm and ability to see both sides of an issue make them natural diplomats, able to smooth over disagreements and find common ground. They are the type to invite everyone to a party and make sure everyone feels included. Their social grace allows them to navigate a wide range of situations with ease, and they often have a large network of friends and acquaintances. Libra risings truly shine when they can foster connection and harmony in their relationships. Their ability to create a beautiful and balanced life extends beyond just their personal taste and into their interpersonal interactions. Moving forward, we'll explore the energy of Scorpio rising, which brings intensity, mystery, and transformation to the forefront. Scorpio risings are known for their intensity, depth, and magnetic presence. They often have a mysterious aura about them, as if there's much more beneath the surface than meets the eye. People with Scorpio rising tend to be highly perceptive, able to read others with incredible accuracy, which can make them seem both intriguing and intimidating at times. They have a natural ability to understand the hidden motivations of those around them, and they often use this insight to their advantage in both personal and professional situations. There is also a strong emotional depth to Scorpio risings. They don't shy away from the darker or more difficult aspects of life, and they're not afraid to confront intense emotions, whether in themselves or in others. This fearlessness makes them excellent at handling crisis situations, as they are able to stay calm and composed when things are at their most chaotic. However, this intensity can sometimes lead to a sense of isolation, as Scorpio risings can be hesitant to fully open up to others. They may guard their emotions closely, revealing only what they want others to see. Scorpio risings are incredibly loyal and protective of those they care about. Once you earn their trust, they will stand by you through thick and thin. However, they can also be highly selective about who they let into their inner world, preferring to keep a small, close-knit circle of friends and loved ones. They have a strong desire for authenticity in relationships and tend to be suspicious of anything that feels superficial or insincere. For this reason, Scorpio risings often seek out deep, transformative connections that go beyond the surface level. In professional settings, Scorpio risings are highly driven and ambitious. They tend to be focused on achieving their goals and don't shy away from challenges. Their ability to keep their emotions in check allows them to navigate difficult situations with ease, and they often excel in environments that require strategy, determination, and resilience. They can be incredibly resourceful, using their sharp intuition to navigate even the most complex situations and come out on top. Though Scorpio risings are known for their mystery and intensity, the next sign, Sagittarius rising, brings a refreshing sense of adventure and optimism that contrasts beautifully with their deep, introspective energy. Sagittarius risings exude an energy of freedom, adventure, and optimism. They tend to have a larger-than-life personality, filled with enthusiasm and a love for exploration. Whether it's traveling to new places, engaging in philosophical debates, or pursuing exciting new projects, Sagittarius risings are always in search of new horizons. Their expansive energy is contagious, and they often inspire those around them to dream big and embrace life's possibilities. Their natural optimism helps them maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of challenges. Sagittarius risings value their independence above all else. They need the freedom to explore, learn, and grow without feeling confined or restricted. This sense of adventure often leads them to take risks, both in their personal lives and in their careers. They're not afraid to try new things, and they tend to see every challenge as an opportunity for growth. This enthusiasm for life can sometimes make them seem impulsive or scattered, but their ability to bounce back from setbacks quickly is one of their greatest strengths. In relationships, Sagittarius risings tend to seek partners who share their love for adventure and exploration. They need a sense of freedom and mutual respect for individuality in their relationships. While they're generous and fun-loving, they may struggle with commitment if they feel that their freedom is being threatened. They need a partner who understands their need for space and allows them to pursue their passions without judgment. This dynamic makes their relationships feel more like partnerships of equals, where both individuals are free to grow and explore together. Sagittarius risings are often drawn to higher education, philosophy, and global cultures. They have a natural curiosity about the world and a desire to understand the bigger picture. Their interests are broad, and they love to engage in discussions that challenge their thinking and expand their worldview. This intellectual curiosity can make them excellent teachers, philosophers, or travelers, as they constantly seek to learn and experience more. The energy of Sagittarius rising is one of optimism and expansion, making them an exciting presence in any social setting. As we move forward, Capricorn rising brings a more grounded, disciplined energy that focuses on ambition and achievement. Capricorn risings have a reputation for being disciplined, ambitious, and highly focused. They approach life with a sense of purpose and are often deeply driven by a desire to achieve long-term goals. There is a natural sense of responsibility that comes with having Capricorn rising, and they are often seen as dependable, hardworking, and mature beyond their years. People with Capricorn rising are not afraid of hard work or making sacrifices to achieve their dreams. They tend to take a methodical approach to life, setting clear goals and working steadily towards them. One of the key characteristics of Capricorn risings is their pragmatism. They are grounded in reality and are not easily swayed by illusions or distractions. They have a keen sense of what is practical and achievable, which helps them navigate through life with a clear and focused direction. They tend to excel in structured environments, such as corporate settings, where they can channel their ambition and work ethic towards concrete results. Their ability to think long-term and strategically is a huge asset in both their personal and professional lives. Despite their serious and determined demeanor, Capricorn risings have a dry sense of humor that can catch people off guard. They may not always show their softer side, but they have a deep sense of loyalty and care for those they trust. Capricorn risings often prefer a small, close-knit circle of friends and are selective about who they let into their inner world. They value stability and security in relationships and tend to seek partners who are responsible, reliable, and share their ambitious nature. In professional settings, Capricorn risings are often seen as leaders or authority figures. Their ability to stay focused and organized allows them to take on responsibilities with ease, and they often find themselves in positions of power or influence. They tend to be very goal-oriented, and their drive for success often propels them to the top of their chosen fields. Capricorn risings are known for their discipline and work ethic, but they also understand the importance of long-term planning and patience. While Capricorn risings are serious about their ambitions, they can also be deeply caring and supportive of others in their lives. They believe in earning their success and are willing to put in the work required to achieve their goals. Moving on from Capricorn's focused energy, Aquarius rising brings a fresh perspective and an embrace of individuality and innovation. Aquarius risings are known for their unique, eccentric, and innovative approach to life. They often march to the beat of their own drum, and their unconventional ideas and perspectives set them apart from the crowd. People with Aquarius rising are deeply interested in progress and are often drawn to causes that promote social change or innovation. Their vision for the future is broad and forward-thinking, and they are always looking for ways to push boundaries and challenge the status quo. Aquarius risings tend to have a strong sense of individuality and may feel more comfortable in environments that allow them to express themselves freely and authentically. They are often nonconformists, uninterested in following trends or fitting into traditional molds. This can make them seem aloof or detached at times, as they prioritize their unique perspective and personal freedom over conforming to societal expectations. However, beneath their cool, detached exterior lies a deep sense of compassion for humanity and a desire to make the world a better place. In relationships, Aquarius risings value intellectual stimulation and mental connection above all else. They are often attracted to partners who share their curiosity and open-mindedness. While they may not always express their emotions in the traditional way, they show love by being supportive and encouraging of their partner's individuality. Aquarius risings may need a partner who understands their need for space and independence, as they often thrive when they feel free to explore their ideas and passions without restriction. Aquarius risings are often drawn to technology, science, and anything that represents progress or forward movement. They are natural innovators who love exploring new ideas and experimenting with unconventional approaches. Their keen interest in the future and what's next often leads them to be early adopters of new trends, whether it's in technology, art, or social movements. They are visionaries who believe in the potential for positive change and are often found at the forefront of new and exciting developments. While Aquarius risings may sometimes seem distant or detached, their vision for a better world and their love for individuality make them fascinating and inspiring people. With Aquarius rising's forward-thinking energy, we now move on to Pisces rising, a sign that brings compassion, intuition, and a deep connection to the spiritual realm. Pisces risings are known for their compassionate, intuitive, and dreamy nature. They are deeply in tune with the world around them, often picking up on subtle energies and emotions that others might miss. People with Pisces rising have an almost otherworldly quality to them, as if they're connected to a realm beyond the physical world. This heightened sensitivity gives them a profound empathy for others, and they are often drawn to help those in need, whether emotionally, spiritually, or physically. Pisces risings are ruled by Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusion, and creativity. This influence makes them incredibly imaginative and artistic, often with a strong affinity for the arts, music, or other forms of creative expression. They have a deep well of emotions and are often drawn to explore the mysteries of life, the cosmos, and the human experience. This can sometimes make them seem elusive or hard to pin down, as they have a tendency to get lost in their thoughts and dreams. However, their ability to empathize with others is one of their greatest strengths. In relationships, Pisces risings are incredibly nurturing and supportive. They are often attracted to people who need emotional or spiritual healing, and they find fulfillment in offering unconditional love and care. They may, however, have a tendency to lose themselves in their relationships, as they are so deeply connected to the emotions of others. This can lead them to become overly self-sacrificing or even prone to feeling overwhelmed by the energy around them. For this reason, they need partners who understand their sensitivity and can offer them the emotional space they need to recharge. Pisces risings are often drawn to mystical or spiritual pursuits, seeking meaning and connection on a deeper level. Whether through meditation, astrology, or other spiritual practices, they are always searching for a sense of oneness with the universe. This deep connection to the spiritual realm allows them to tap into an incredible source of creativity and intuition, making them natural artists, healers, and spiritual guides. Though Pisces risings may appear dreamy or withdrawn at times, their deep compassion and ability to connect on a soul level make them some of the most empathetic and loving people in the zodiac. Their intuitive energy and connection to the unseen world bring a sense of magic and wonder to everything they do. Now that you've uncovered the secrets of your ascendant sign and how it shapes your first impressions, it's time to start applying this knowledge in your daily life. Understanding your rising sign can give you a deeper insight into how you show up in the world, and how others see you. Ready to unlock more wisdom about astrology and your personal energy? Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video insightful, and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more life-changing content. Keep exploring, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video.